Masters iFilm, and I'm here with Tim Burton, the director of Corpse Bride. First of all, I'd like to know, where did the concept and the idea for Corpse Bride originate?
Well, it was around the time we were working on Nightmare Before Christmas. I was always looking for something else to do with that stop-motion medium, and a friend of mine, Joe Ranft, had heard this story and said, thought might be interested in it. And it just when I'd heard the phrase Corpse Bride, it just made me realize something, that this would be sort of perfect for this kind of animation.
Yeah, I see. Cool. Now, you co-directed along with Mike Johnson. Is your approach any different when you have a co-director as opposed to when you're working on a film by yourself?
Well, yeah, because it's a different medium. It's a much more slow motion process. So we sort of complemented each other in different ways. Mike was definitely there on the day-to-day kind of slugging it out in the dark room, while I had the luxury of sort of looking at more of the overview, and so we both had different things, brought different things to it, and so I think it complemented each other very well.
I see. And what are some of the pros and cons to shooting on stop motion as opposed to filming in live action?
Well, obviously live action is much more immediate, so that's something I enjoy about that. But there's a beauty to this process of stop motion that I love as well. I mean, the people that make the puppets, the animators, the sets, it's a beautiful. You're reminded that you're making sort of an art form rather than like a business, and that's always nice to kind of go back to.
Absolutely. Now, I know that it is a very tedious process. How long, basically, did it take from when you guys started constructing the sets and the puppets to...
It was about 3 years. Actually, I'm always bad with time, but, because the development process is almost like 10 years, but there's actual, once we got going, really, I'd say 3 years, 2.5 years, something like that.
And what do you feel are some of the advantages of shooting stop motion as opposed to conventional or computer animation?
Well, I think each medium is valid in its own right, but I always try to cast the right project to the right medium, and there's something very emotional and old-fashioned about this medium, and it seems to match this story. So, I think you just try to, we did initial tests with computer, but somehow it didn't quite feel the same, and this process seemed to really match the story.
And now, you filmed this at the same time as you were doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Was it difficult to balance both movies at once?
Well, yeah, but there were some, at least they both took place in London, which was good. And like I said, the animation process is much more slow motion, so, you only get like a couple of minutes of footage a week, so it's easier to kind of deal with. And then I also had the luxury of, working with Johnny, so he'd be Willy Wonka during the day, and then we'd go do a little, Corpse Bride sessions in the evening, and the same with Helena, and, with Christopher Lee. So I had a little bit of luck that way where we could kind of, and Danny, you did the score for both, everybody was kind of doing double duty on these projects.
Now, a lot of people have said in the past that they believe that computers and digital technology would kind of be the end of stop motion. Being that you use digital cameras on this, what do you have to say to those people?
Well, I think it's a mistake to say, any form of animation. I know that when they made a few drawn animated movies that weren't successful, then they said, oh, well, that cell animation, drawn animation is dead. But then somebody someday soon will come up and do a beautiful drawn animated movie that will connect to people. So I think it's a mistake for anybody to say any form is dead, because there's room for all, you would hope.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Nice talking to you.
Talking